Well, hello, everyone. Time for another 1,000 packs, this time of Brilliant Stars. By the way, a couple quick things. One, did you know we still give away a booster box every single day? Did you even know that? We've given away a couple cases of Brilliant Stars so far, and if you want, I'll leave more information down below. But it's on our Twitch channel. We live stream 7 days a week, and they're free, completely free. All you have to do is follow the channel. You can come by every day, enter. We draw the winner at the end of the channel. We message the winner. You don't even need to be there. I'll leave the information down below. Anyways, there's my pitch. So this 1,000 packs, which is 28 boxes, that's why I'm opening it box by box. It's like 1,008 packs, I think. Okay, so this video should be slightly different. We have the North Carolina crew who helps us stream, which some of you probably know who they are. They should be doing the second half of this video. I don't know. If they don't, it's going to look really weird when I come back and do the other... Whatever. I should be doing 500 packs. Wifey should be joining me sometime soon. And then North Carolina should be doing 500 packs. And I would like, you know, via the magic of like video editing or whatever, I'm going to put the two videos together. And we're going to still go over everything we got, combine them all together, you know, all of that fun stuff. And yeah, I figured a good way to introduce you guys to them is maybe during 1,000 packs. I'm supposed to be jumping on YouTube, but they haven't yet. I'm supposed to be doing YouTube, but let's not talk about that, okay? We're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about Lost Ark. How many Makoko seeds do you have? I have like 700. I'm slacking. Okay, yeah, so I guess all right. The North Carolina crew are people who are part of Darium's. They're down in North Carolina. That's why we call them North Carolina crew. I'm not very creative with my naming. And they stream in the beginning of the week. Me, Wifey, and James stream at the end of the week. And yes, every single day we are giving away a sealed booster box of Brilliant Stars. If you're still hanging on here, you know, you haven't clicked off the video yet. Sorry, I'm getting nasally. I am getting over being sick. Here's how it works. You have to follow our Twitch channel, which is completely free to do. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to buy from us. You don't have to like us. You type exclamation point, enter in chat. You type an exclamation point and then enter as one word, whatever. And there you go. You're entered. You can come by every day and do that. We draw the winner. We message the winner. And we ship it free worldwide. So there you go. That's how it works. I guess I'll also say it down below. As for things to talk about, I have nothing. I still have no kitchen. So that's cool. It's probably the most boring I've been in a while. Boring? I'm always boring. I don't know. I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark when I can. Got sick for a little while. Played some more Lost Ark. That's about it. Waiting to kind of work on the new house. I guess I'm still like in that holding pattern that I've been talking to you all about for a while. I'm like, I feel like I'm just waiting for something, but I don't know what it's for or what I'm waiting for. Is that what a midlife crisis is, everyone? Is that what it is? I don't know. I just kind of like have less of a drive to do things because I'm like, all right, well, when the time comes, then, you know, things are going to get real and we're going to do things. And I'm like, what's the time? What am I waiting for? I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing my mind finally. Anyway, so I should be opening, what, 14 boxes? And then the North Carolina crew kicks in at the end of this video for another 14 boxes. I will go over everything I get. Yeah, I'll go over everything I get. I'll give them all the numbers. They're going to go over everything they got and then give you all the total. Hopefully it works. I don't know. And I'm going to cut the video, what I'm doing, a couple times because, well, Wifey's supposed to tag in when she wakes up. I just kind of want to get this started. And so maybe after a few boxes, I'll be like, yo, Wifey, you awake? And she's going to be like, leave me alone. She's going to throw a shoe at me again. And then I'll be like, all right, guys, well, let's do a few more boxes. And then rinse and repeat until there's no more boxes. That is the current game plan. And it is still so weird to talk to a camera with nobody on the other side. I have not gotten over that yet. At all. Yeah, all right. So this set, let's talk about Pokemon. This set's a good set. All right, now what? At least it is like money-wise. There is, you know, Charizard. These boxes do average like 11 to 13 hits per box because it's got the subset in it, which makes it feel like you're opening like Shining Fates or Hidden Fates or whatever those sets are called. Look at that. Like, all right, so how many we get in this one? Sorry, I'm still sniffly, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, way to make a liar out of me, box. I said 11 to 13. Never been so disappointed to get 14 hits out of a box. I'm just going to jumble this all right here. I'll still give you the average of, what I got per box and whatnot. Man, I hope this video works out because I keep talking about how it's going to go. And then they might not ever record their half of it. And then I have to awkwardly come back and be like, hi, everybody. Oh, I need to move the ball. All right, I'm back. Let's see, what do I talk about? Man, I don't know. No one's actually here that's awake. This video accidentally auto-played. I'm just going to keep telling myself that. So, I would ASMR, but these microphones won't really pick me up. I don't know if it's picking me up at all. Yeah, the microphones probably are not sensitive enough to pick up ASMR, so that's off the table. I could trash talk wifey, but I don't want to get stabbed when she sees this because she watches these. I got nothing, man. Nothing. So I'm just going to keep telling you I have nothing for a while. Oh, anyways, the Charizard, though, based on we opened like 20,000 packs, I think, on Twitch so far. I know I keep talking about Twitch. I know you hate it. I know you hate it, YouTube. I know it. But that's where we've been spending all of our time lately. We open packs live. Come join us. Link down below. Anyways, we've opened well over, I think, 20,000 packs. Yeah, we pre-sold, I think, 14,000, then did 1,000 a day after that. Whatever. The Rainbow Red Charizard's falling about 1 in 1,000 packs, which is to be expected. Usually when there's like a huge hit like that, it's about 1 in 1,000 packs, so that's averaging the norm. The Ultra Ball, though, at least out of my experience, oh man, that Secret Ultra Ball is like uber rare. As in, we probably have, I'm not even kidding you, 4 to 5 times as many Rainbow Rare Charizards as we've had the Ultra Ball. Unless I missed like a huge string of them, at least from what I have seen and I've opened. Yeah, it is like amazingly rare. Also, as for top loading, I'm probably not going to top load anything that falls out of the pack unless it's like, the Zard. Maybe an Alt-Art Zard I will. Maybe an Alt-Art Pokemon God. I don't know. So don't worry. These cards they're safe. They're fine. I just fumble a lot and I'm just an idiot and I'm clumsy. But they're going to be okay because they're on a nice soft playmat. I don't think I've opened anything worthwhile so far to these 2 boxes. Look how many hits there are. I'm not even 2 boxes in. This is sensory overload, as I was saying. It's just like so many hits. It's so satisfying. What I want to know is let's call it power creep, right? So you're all the way back in black and white, right? Oh, man. Now I'm like, I think it was black and white that you had about 3 ultra rares per box, right? Ooh, Shebe. And then it was XY that went up to like 4 or 5, I think. And then Sun and Moon comes around, and then you're averaging 8 hits per box. Maybe it was 5 or 6 in XY. I can't remember. Whatever. It starts out, you're getting, like 3 ultra rares per box. I guess Pokemon originally started out, you're getting 0 ultra rares per box because they didn't exist. But we're not going that far back. We'll go back in the last decade. There we go. So you're starting at about 3 ultra rares per box. And then I think XY takes it up to maybe 6 ultra rares per box on average, 5, somewhere around there. Sun and Moon comes out, and then, you're averaging like 6 to 8 hits per box. And here we are at 11 to 13. Well, I guess 11 to 14 based on the first one. Like, is that considered a power creep? I mean, can they go back down? Like, next set, how bad is it going to feel if there's not, like, a subset and you're getting only 8 hits per box? Imagine if they jumped all the way back down to 3 hits per box, though. Ooh, that would be something. And the prices are exactly the same as they were back then, for boxes at least. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess the question is, when does it stop? Also, I guess with all these new Pokemon that have coming out, where they're like, hey, you knock this out, you get 1 prize. And they're like, you get 2 prizes. Ooh, you knock this out, you get 3 prizes. Do they have the, when's it going to be standard, I guess I'll say, where it's like, yeah, you knock this Pokemon out and you just win the game? Like, they don't even talk about prizes anymore. They're like, well, first one to knock one out wins. Really feels like they're getting there. I don't know how they backtrack, basically. That's what I'm saying. Ugh. Well, that took up about 5 minutes. I don't know what to do beyond here. Maybe after this box or something, I'll go check on Wifey. Ooh, but the more times I cut the video, the more editing I have to do, and I don't like to do stuff. Do I hear James? I don't know. Maybe James is joining. I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, I'll go check after this box. And I'm probably lying to you, and it'll probably be the next box. These wrappers feel weird. Huh. Oh, also, something to keep your eye out for that I've been seeing. So, well, I've been hearing about. I haven't seen yet. We haven't had any that I know of. There are... okay, so Pokemon is shipped in a case. Like, they come with 6 boxes in them. And so that's how they're always shipped. And there's Brilliant Stars out there where the case says English on it. And the box, when you open it, it's an English box. Everything is English. But then inside the box, I think are French packs, but yet there's English cards inside there. So it's an English case, an English box with English cards, but has French packs in it. So if any of you get a box like that, that's pretty cool. I mean, the dumb thing about that, though, is there's no way of being like, hey, I got a cool error box. Because you have to open the box to see the packs. And then you can't be like, hey, want to buy a cool error box off me? And they're going to be like, those are just French packs. And you're like, no, look, they have English cards in them. So you have to open the pack. Do you see what I mean? There's no cool way of keeping it as an error. Plus, if I had packs that were French, I'd want to confirm they were English, too. I'm getting so sniffly. My apologies, everybody. All right, well, that ate up about 12 minutes. Only about an hour left to go. I don't know how long it would take me. Well, I guess this should take me about an hour. I usually go about 5 minutes per box. Man, back when I was, like, young, like back in my 40s, I could crunch a box in, like, 4 minutes. Whatever happened to that? Oh, I'm also not going to price out the rares and stuff, maybe? I don't know, maybe I will. There's a couple rares in the set that are worth a couple bucks, but it's so weird getting a white code. I know, white code, black code now. They changed that on me. Stop it, Pokemon. I don't like change. So weird seeing I always, like, peek and be like, oh, we don't have a hit. But you can get a hit in the reverse holo reverse holo slot due to the subsection. Subsection? Subset. I started daydreaming, by the way, a couple minutes ago. So if what I'm saying doesn't make any sense, I'm okay. I'm not having a stroke. I'm daydreaming. All right, then Umbreon's good, right? I think that's like well, at least it was like a $40-ish bill. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It'll be okay down there. All right. Let's see. 13 and a half minutes. I'm actually wondering how quick I am. So I've got a minute and a half to finish this stack to be averaging 5 minutes per box. Ooh, I wonder if I can keep that average. Because, like, when you start, the longer you go, the more, not attrition sets in. That ain't the right word. Fatigue. It's called fatigue. Sets in. Oh, no. Oh, no. I've only got a minute. I got to clean all... Okay, I got to pick it up. Got to pick it up. Got to pick it up a little bit. See, it's the way I'm opening. It's not... It's slowing me... Oh, it's slowing me down. Okay. Oh, no. 50 seconds. I got it. Well, I guess, did talk for like a few seconds beginning of the video as well. All right, see, like, I clearly have these boxes in the same time frame, but I got to clean this up in 38 seconds. Oh, no. Oh, no, and you give me a Pokemon God that I actually have to, like, handle appropriately. Okay, all right. You go there. I need the bulk. Come on, hurry up. Clean this. Stack this. Codes. Obey me, codes. And grab box, go. Oh, man, 15 seconds left to spare. Easy. Easy peasy. Get out of here. Did it. All right. So I'm less than 5 minutes a box. I said I was leaving after this to go wake up Wifey. but I want to see if I can keep the current trajectory going. As long as I get no hits out of this box. Oh, opening a box in less than 5 minutes. Okay, so I got to go back to the old way I opened. Right now, there's too many steps. I'm going like this, and I'm tearing. I have to make it one smooth motion again, but I can't with this, really. No, I don't know why. I've, like, lost it. Nope. It's too many... Ooh, Pikachu. Too many motions. I got to cut, like, one step out of these pack openings. I have to, like... All right, that's slightly better. I need to practice this. How did I do it before? I guess I'd go back and look at some of my old videos. I think I'd like this thing. Yeah, see, that's... No. I had like a smooth motion that I used to do. Whatever. I'm going to stop complaining about it. And just keep opening. And now you're just going to listen to me see how quickly I can open this. Well, as long as I'm under 5 minutes a box, that's all that matters. If I can just keep that up. I am going to cheat, I guess, because I get breaks, so to speak. Oh, no, 2 hits out of it. No, no, that's so much sleeving. I guess I'd have to sleeve 13 cards as well. 13 to 14, 11 to 14, I don't know. Dude, there's been, like, nothing noteworthy out of here so far, has there? I mean, there's, like, the Umbreon VMAX, but... Okay, there was an Arceus. Yeah, we're not doing the best right now. That is for sure. Oh, I just thought about this too. So even though I'm, quote-unquote, only opening 500 packs, and if North Carolina opens the 500 packs as well, then there's still going to be an equal number of hits to 1,000. Oh, that's going to be so much to look up. I know, complaining. Hey, first world problems are still problems. All right. Then again, I kind of... Oh, hey, you got a Zapdos. I kind of want to open 1,000 packs just to see how big this pile gets. This is only after 4 boxes. Not even 4 boxes. All right, so how am I doing on time? I don't know why I'm asking you that. I've got 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. That feels like not enough. Well, 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Okay, I feel like I'm getting down to the wire again already. Pick it up. Oh, my God, open. Okay, I got to... See, like that. That one. That was a smoother one. Can I do it again? There we... All right, there we go. It's kind of a slight 45 angle rip is what... Oh, nope. Well, it lasted for 2 packs. No, dang it. I had it for a second. It was just a ripping off the side in a slight, like, 45-degree angle. All right, how did I do that? Nope, that one went the opposite way. I gotta, like, rip towards me because that was the easier way. Nope, I'm ripping away from me now. I need to practice. Maybe I should get some, like, Rebel Clash packs or something that nobody cares about and just practice it. That'd still be expensive. Oh, open. Come on. We're down to, like, 1:45. I don't know if I'm going to go over the uncommons, too, because there's still a choice band and whatnot. You know what? I have no idea yet. I'm just going to, like, wing it and see. This pack feels thick. All right. That's not what I meant by thick, but I'll take it. Oh, no. I have 1.5 minutes to open these packs and clean up. I'm doing good. Punching the microphone. Annoying all of you. RIP headphone users. Boss's orders. All right. Time to clean up. Right there. You go there. Clean this up. Oh, man. 1 minute exactly to spare. Wait, did I open the box and... Well, okay, so at 19 minutes is when I started opening this box. Okay, so I can see how long it takes. I'm supposed to go see if Wifey wants to join, but now I'm too busy trying to figure out how to open Pokemon packs. All right, and kind of like that. Kind of. See, nope. There. Why is it whenever I open 1,000 packs, I want to talk about Fallout 76 when I haven't thought about Fallout 76 in so long? I think it's one of those things that, like, oh, no, come on. I don't know. You know how you link weird things together? For example, Tomb Raider 1, Oreos, and Tupac. Yeah, all 3 of those are entwined in my brain forever. I remember when I played Tomb Raider 1 for the first time, spent an entire weekend playing it. And that was also when I picked up, was it a CD or a cassette back then? It might have been a cassette. You know, it's probably a cassette tape now that I'm thinking. Whatever. A Tupac, let's call it, album. And also, my mom had just stocked up on Oreos. So that entire weekend, I sat up in my bedroom. I just listened to Tupac on repeat, literally just on repeat, played some Tomb Raider 1, and ate way too many Oreos the entire weekend. And yes, it only lasted 2 days, maybe 3, I don't know. But man, forever, now there's like certain Tupac songs when I hear it, all of a sudden I'm like, man, I want some Oreos. Dude, Lara Croft was amazing. And like, when I think of Tomb Raider, all of a sudden it's like, man, I want to listen to some Tupac. It's just, it's funny. So now when I eat Oreos, for some reason, in the back of my mind, it reminds me of Tupac and Lara Croft. It's just one of those weird things that stick, you know? Like every now and then you'll have like one experience and you'll, like that smell or that scent or something will just always take you back. It's like, not that it was like a fond memory or anything. It was just like, as far as I'm aware, just a good old boring weekend. Well, it wasn't boring. I mean, I was just, you know, listening to Tupac, eating Oreos, and playing Tomb Raider. But just a normal weekend for me. And I don't know why. For now, it's just burned in my memory of that. I don't make any sense, but hey, it is what it is. All right, there we go. And I don't know what else I have that's like that, like strongly tied in together. I don't know. I know I have other things. Of course I have other things, but I can't think of like what it may be. I don't know. I have no idea. I was trying to think, but I can't. No. All right. I feel like I went really slowly on this box. Yeah. I'm 3 minutes in. Oh, come on. This box is going to take me more than... I was hoping I could get it down to like 4 minutes, but I can't get these packs open correctly right now. Oh, well. I failed. It is what it is. How many boxes have I opened? 5. All right. 5 boxes. It's taken me 23 minutes almost. Guys, that's it. I'm old. It's official. I'm old. You know what? No, I'm not old until it takes me more than 5 minutes to open a booster box. Once it takes me more than 5, no matter how much I try, then I'm officially old. Or the carpal tunnel finally set in, which I am shocked it has not. You just hear my lisp a little bit. Try to hide that as much as I can. Comes out as whistles time to time because the harder I try to like hide my lisp, man, that's such a mean word, lisp. The more it comes out as whistles. All right, so 1920. That took 4 minutes exactly, I think. Well, from the time I opened the last pack, not from the cleanup. Dang it. All right, so I gotta get faster by about like 20 seconds, right? Yes, 20 seconds. All right, 20 seconds faster. So 23, 20 at 27:20. That's what I want. All right, come on, 27:20. No more talking about Oreos and stuff. Let's just get some packs open. Oh, Flygon, come on. You're slowing me down to the very first pack. Okay. 27:20, I said. Oh, come on. You can give me a hit in every pack and give me a God box now? I don't even know what that was. Okay, that was a black code. I thought I had yet another hit coming out. No, that's not how you open. That's how you open. Get open. All right, that's 3 out of 4. Ain't bad. R.I.P. Meatloaf. That... Getting older sucks. Oh, come on. Open. Okay. What did I say? 27:20? I think I said 27:20. But that includes the cleanup, though. I'll see how close I can get. There's no way I can make it. No way. I'm not getting these packs open very well. Dude, we have not hit anything noteworthy still, I think. Or maybe we did, and I was just blabbing about Oreos and Tupac. Get out of here. Okay, there's no way. That was a fail. If this was a speed run, I'd click reset, but I can't because that would cost me 8 booster boxes, and I'm not. Oh, get out! I'm not doing that. All right. This is officially a fail. Oh my God! There's a Charizard. Ah! Now I have to top load it, and my phone is ringing. Guys, I'm trying to open a booster box in less than 4 minutes. What are you doing? What are you doing to me here? Ah! The Zardy boy makes an entrance. Who's calling me? I forgot to take my phone and do something else with it. All right, we got the Zard. So, statistically speaking, that's the only one we should get out of 1,000 packs. That's the only one. But I have 8 boxes left here, and North Carolina has 500 packs of their own. So we might get super lucky. Like, super lucky. This is still $200, I think, or 200-ish. Something crazy like that. I don't know. All right, after this box, I will run away. Because I gotta rest my fingers, you know. I thought I could get this box in 4 minutes, but I fumbled way too much. That's okay. We got the Zard. Distracted everyone from my failure. Nobody was watching my failure at all. Everything's okay. You know how they've always heard, like, with public speaking, they're like, oh, just imagine they're all in their underwear, and yada, yada, yada. One, how's that going to help you at all? I think that would make it more awkward. I'm not going to lie, because I would think that if I was in a room of, like, 200 people, and they were all in their underwear, I would feel a lot more awkward than I would just talking to 200 people who were wearing proper clothing. So I never understood that. No one ever explained how it was supposed to help me. I tried it once when I was talking in class, but it just made me giggle. Yeah. All right. No, I've got less than a minute. No way. Dang it. Well, I mean, I'm cruising well below 5 minutes, but I wanted to hit that 4-minute mark. That's what I wanted to hit. It's this right here. It's this weird way that I'm opening the packs that's got me all sorts of messed up. So 27:20 was the time. Nope. Look at that. Look at that. Just precious seconds are being wasted here. Thanks, Zamazamenta. Oh, my God. 25 seconds. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Just let it go, Darium. Just let it go. It ain't happening. Nope. I also have a hit that I have to sleeve. I needed like a little like clock thing that I can hit like they have in chess to be like, bam, slot time. Oh no, I got 2 piles here. Uh, 27:23. Actually, I almost did it. I actually almost did it. All right, so 27:30. Let's go. I'm just kidding. Oh my God, why am I going again? I'm supposed to go up or go wake up wifey. All right, so 27. Add 4 to that. That's 31, right? I don't know. Yeah, 31. 31:23. I'm not going to add the 7 seconds. So 31:23. Let's see how close I can get to that. You used to be $150, and now you're not. Disappointed in you. Yeah, I'm disappointed in you. I don't know why that thing came out that much. That's his punishment. I'm just going to throw it across the room. Don't worry. All right, so I just got to keep a good pace. Let's not try to rush and fumble. Just a nice, like, nice pace. Faster than that, you idiot. All right, we got to make sure this is all good, good. All right. I need to learn to cut to the middle of the pack faster as well. I'm doing that and I'm fumbling too much. I don't know why. You know, it's probably because I'm alone and wifey's not. Oh, no, I put that in the wrong pile. That counts. That's a penalty. All right. That was like a 1.5 second penalty. I deserved that one. Wifey's not here to yell at me. You guys can't stop me. This isn't live, so I can't hear your feedback right now. So it is what it is. I get to do what I want. What did I say? Ah, crap. I wish this was live. You could tell me the time. So it's 27, 29, 30, 31. Okay, so 31:23. Oh, my God. Okay, that's not happening. I only have 7 boxes left. Wait, am I more than halfway through? Yes, because I started with 14 boxes. Oh, I have 7 boxes left. I'm halfway through. That's a good time to take a break then, I guess. Halfway through, I'll go see if Wifey's going to join. What's going to be hilarious is Wifey's going to wake up, and she's going to be like, all right, I'm ready to record the 500 packs. And be like, I already did it. I just wanted to see how quickly I could open them all. Oh, I'm going to hit that 4-minute mark. I'm going to hit it. Not this box. Literally impossible, this box. Oh, my. Brr. There was nothing in that pack either. Okay, all right. My fingers are fumbling too much. No, I'm just going to slow down. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm about to coffee breaker this pack. Oh, seriously, why wouldn't you open? There wasn't even anything in you. What was the point of that? What was the absolute point of that? You thought you were hiding anything. You were built like Fort Knox for what reason? All right, more Pico. So, for any of you who do watch video game speedrunners, you know how they have, like, every time they get through a section, it's got their plus or minus seconds, and then their sum of best parts? I need that. I need something where I can have, like, a foot pedal down here that when I start a box, I'm like, and clunk. Thank you, Arceus. And just time myself every time I do a box. I would time it by pack, but that would just seem stupid. Get open. But that'd be kind of cool, actually, though. Okay, we got a fish. Go into the pile. Man, I still feel like we are lacking so many hits. We do have the Zard boy right there, but still. Oh my god, I could have did this. If I would have picked it up a notch, I could have did this. I could have did this. How far behind am I? Oh my god, I saw the time and I could have actually did it. But I can't anymore. 31:30. 7 seconds off. I was 7 seconds off. I'm going to see if Wifey wants to join. Well, Wifey just mumbled and threw a shoe at me, so I'm going to go ahead and assume she doesn't want to join in quite yet. Okay, the time is, I'm going to wait until 10 seconds, at least that's for me. And let's go. Okay, I'm not off to a good start. Okay, I'm going to try pacing myself on this one. Not going to try to rush. Just, you know, learn how to open packs again. By the way, I see people on Twitch entering for a booster box. Good on them. If you're still here, you fell asleep. Okay, you go there. See, what am I missing? Oh, a lot of the alt-arts. I don't think we've got any alt-arts yet. This is the last box of the case. I had, let's see here, 2 spare boxes and then 2 cases. So 2 random boxes were the first 2 boxes I opened. This is the last box of this case, and then we move on to the next case. And we are very light on just, like, Arceus too, right? I've seen Arceus V, but the V-Star. And have we even hit a Charizard V-Star yet? Other than the blingy bling 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 one right there? I don't know. Again, it could have been while I was talking about Oreos, but, you know, I'm not going to lie. It's this whole motion right here that I have to go. That's just one too many steps. If I could shave that off, I could shave off at least 10 seconds for my opening. I could get under the 4-minute mark again, you know, if I really wanted to. I'm just saying that to make myself feel better. You know, it's a whole, I could do that if I wanted. I just don't want to. Jolteon. And I guess sleeving an extra 6 hits, but I ain't going to give myself any more excuses. All right, so nice casual opening. That's what this is. Got a fishy. Wonder if I should, like, actually save a few boxes for Wifey to tag in. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I have literally nothing to talk about. On Lost Ark, I got Black Fang's affection as high as possible. You can't go any higher than, like, whatever. You can't actually... romance her, whatever you want to call. Okay, this is a mess. This is the rapport. I don't know what it's called. All right. Hey, there's a Charizard V-Star. Okay, I complained, and I'll get. Boop. So I think it's the first one out of this, right? Out of this box or case, I should say. Yeah. Well, I would say this case wasn't that good, but that Charizard there definitely saved us. Otherwise, maybe, I don't know. I haven't paid attention to what's in that giant stack down there. Guess there was the Umbreon in there. That's a couple bucks, but I don't remember which one that came out of. I am literally completely out of things to talk about. So, yeah, it's definitely that point in the video where... Don't worry. I mean, when North Carolina kicks in here after like 6 more boxes, then, yeah. I wonder how I should... I don't know how I'm going to do the wrap-up, actually, because I'm not going to, like, do, like, a 20-minute wrap-up like I normally do. when the video's not even over. I guess I'll go over, like, the bigger hits that I got. I'll go over, like, my price on everything. I'll show it all. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do, like, oh, here, I got, like, 17 more Picos. I got this. I might just be like, here's everything I got. Total number of hits. Here's the total value. Here's how many of, like, the good stuff we got. And the price currently. And then pass it off to North Carolina. Wait a second. I could have did it. Dang it. Because I was like, I started at 10 seconds. And, wait, hold on. Codes are away. Next box is out. 4:10. I did it. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. I did it. I did it. All right, 4 minutes. Not under 4 minutes, though. That was like 4 minutes flat. Oh, close. Oh, come on, Gloria. Ah, you're messing everything up, Gloria. Oh, these packs are, like, harder to open. Probably showed a million codes, by the way, trying to, like, get this going, but it is what it is. Let me know what you get out of the packs, by the way, if you take any codes. I'm going to say steal any codes, because you wouldn't download a pizza, would you? No. So you wouldn't steal codes from me during 1,000 pack opening, would you? Only like 3 of you out there are old enough to have any idea what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, we are on, by the way, to a brand new case. This is the first box out of the case. And we'll see how this one does. In a way. We won't actually, like, review the case. We're just going to see as I toss them onto a giant pile down there. Oh, my God. I'm almost out of sleeves, too. That's okay. We can always pause the timer. Open. Okay, these packs are thick. These are some thick boy. Oh, there we go. All right, you get a top loader. You're going to slow me down, but you get a top loader. Right there. There we go. Okay. Okay. You get a top loader too? Definitely not a 4-minute box this go around. This is a pretty good case so far. I don't even know what those are worth anymore. Do I still have it pulled up? Okay, not as much as they used to be. Wow, okay. Whatever, they still get top loaders. I don't care. At least for now. Come on. Let's see the Zard. Obviously the Zard alternate art. Okay, so yeah. We need to hit the Zard alternate art. We need to hit another Charizard, though. Another Rainbow Rare one. Because that would be amazing to hit in 500 packs. And then it's on North Carolina to open their own. And if they don't, we all just point and laugh at them and make fun of them. Ha 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 ha. Get on my level, noobs. Yeah, this is not going to be a 4-minute box, so I'm not even trying. Almost under 4 minutes. That was like exactly on the other one. It was 4 minutes and 10 seconds from when I... Well, no, 4 minutes, 10 seconds was recording time. I waited until 10 seconds in so I could have a nice, because math is hard. Oh, this entire case is going to be bad. These are, like, thick packs. Yeah, look at that. Ugh. Way to slow me down. Whatever. Maybe I'll have to do another 1,000 packs just to see if I can open them quicker. Wifey, by the way, I want to apologize because I know Wifey listens to the 1,000-pack openings when I do them, and there's nothing interesting happening here, Wifey. You already knew about the Tupac Oreo PS1 story. I don't know if you knew that things are getting pretty serious between Mrs. Blackfang and I, though. I don't know if you knew that one, but I know you'd be proud of me for that. Yeah. That's about it. Oh, yeah. No chance on this one. No shot. That's okay, though. Bulk pile feels higher as well. Is there more bulk in this pack? Is that why they're... something's up with these. These packs are crazy. And that's another Alt-Art. That's 2 Alt-Arts in one box, which is pretty impressive given the fact there's only, what, like 3 or 4 Alt-Arts in this entire set? It's pretty good. Pretty good. And I have 1 sleeve left. Oh, nope, the sleeve's right there. Never mind. We good. Okay. You go there. I'm just going to casually do this. I'm going to try in the next box, maybe. Oh, we got to fix my bulk, too. Stop it, bulk. Stop it. Okay. Had to yell at the bulk. Got to do it every now and then. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. I said last time I was going to pace myself. Okay. I don't know what else could be in this case. We already have, like... That was a good box. That was a good box. What's my time? 2, 1, and 9 minutes. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, that ain't going to happen. These are the super thick packs. So, yeah, no. I guess my goal is still under 5 minutes. You know what? Let's make this nice and easy. Under 5. Because I can do that. I have to move sleeves now, though. That's it's going to slow me down a bit. I just demolished that code. You know things are getting serious when I start demolishing codes. All right. What else could be in this box? I guess we're just looking for another Rainbow Rare and Zardy Boy. Was that English? I don't think anything I just said made sense. We're looking for another Rainbow Rare Zardy Boy. That's what we're looking for. Guess another Full Art Pride would be good. The Ultra Ball would be amazing, but that card doesn't even exist. For real, like I swear it doesn't even exist. I'm going to complain about it, and then that's going to manifest it, and it's actually going to show up. Oh, no, I got to move these sleeves. That's going to slow me down by like 3 seconds. Wait, no, I'm going for under 5 minutes, so that's okay. Actually, I can just move the sleeves then. There we go. I really want to look into... First of all, I really, really, really want to zig-zag but then I also want to look into those speed running software that I can use. Oh, that'd be amazing. I should do that. I get excited over the dumbest stuff. No joke. Wait a second. Failed enter giveaway is no giveaway running. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. I need to actually get a giveaway running. Oh, wait, because... Yeah, okay, never mind. Ooh, I don't know how I'm going to do that. Okay, never mind. I got it solved. Whew. Okay, yeah, so North Carolina, they draw the giveaway at the end of their stream, and then they don't open the next giveaway until the beginning of the next stream. I like to leave them running every night. I'll tell them to make sure they leave them running overnight, so when all of you amazing legends show up when we're not live, just to enter into the giveaway, it's actually there. Because otherwise, that would be bad. Come here. Brr. Okay. Well, I said it was 1 in 1,000 packs. Look at me being a big face liar. Oh my god, this case was good, dude. It had the Rainbow Rare Arceus V-Star, right? In the Alt-Art Arceus? And was it also the What is in those other 4 boxes? Literally nothing. There can't be anything in those 4 boxes. There just can't be. Like, did we get the golden Arceus? Oh, okay. We need a golden Arceus out of this. And an Ultra Ball. There you go. Those are the next 2. This was an insane case. There's 4 boxes left. We've only opened 2 boxes out of this case. Bruh. What? It sounds like I just said brah. But I said brah. Totally not brah. Bro. Man, that wears off on you. Huh. Huh. Okay, well, that just happened. Oh, man, I need North Carolina. Dude, I know you're not watching this, North Carolina, because why the hell would you? But I need you to spike 2 Rainbow Rare Charizards for me. Please, just do that. Oh, please do that. That would be hilarious. Hey, guys, the Rainbow Rare Charizard's 1 in 1,000 packs. We're going to open 4 of them real quick. Huh, what else can be in this case? I mean, we're about to find out, but still. Not going to speedrun this case, though. Keep telling myself that because it makes me feel better about the fact that I'm not hitting the 4-minute mark. Whatever, my goal is 5 minutes, so. What? Seriously, what else can be in here? Get out of there, Sylveon. We're just looking for the Ultra Ball and then the Gold Arceus. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. I'm like half blind, so don't mind me. I'll take the Ultra Ball. We got a destroyed code, but that's what happens. Okay, so we got the Rainbow Rare Zard. Alt-Art Charizard. We need the Alt-Art Charizard. Yeah, we need the Alt-Art Zard. That's what needs to be in this case. Okay, Alt-Art Zard. And we're okay without the Arceus Golden or the Ultra Ball. Okay. Please be like the best case ever. Yeah, that'd be nuts. Shaman. I'm like excited now. Cause I'm like, we can't open 4 like dud boxes in a row, can we? I mean, maybe we had 2 amazing boxes and they were side by side in the case too. So that's like what's even more crazy. Man, I am destroying these codes. I'm definitely going back to my roots here. Come on. Alt-Art Zard. Okay, we have 3 boxes left. So we need the Alt-Art Zard. Let's get the full art. Okay, so Alt-Art Zard in one of these. Full Art Charizard in the other one. The Ultra Ball and the Golden Arceus. There you go. There you go. That's our plan for these 4 boxes. So this box has to produce one of those 4. We're going to go for a case that produces literally one of everything in the set. That's great. Totally not setting the bar high or anything at all. Oh my god, these packs, dude. I'm like destroying all of these codes because these packs do not want to open. This is like some thick wrapping on this one. It's like they're already on the second printing, but this is all from the same pile that we got. I don't know. Very weird, very weird. All right, get out of there. You're just a boss's orders. Come on. We need that Full Art Zard. Let's get the Full Art Zard out of the way. Or, ooh, the Ultra Ball. I know the Ultra Ball's not worth much, but I love that card so much. Oh, so much. All right, well, I guess I'd have to find something to talk about now that I'm not trying to speedrun boxes. And again, I have nothing. I literally don't do anything. At all. At all. I mean, winter's kind of coming to an end, so it'd be kind of cool to be able to, you know, take the dogs back outside. I know that's not, like, the most exciting thing in the world, but it is to me. I feel bad in the winter. They just lay around and do nothing. You know, at least we have stuff we can do while we sit around. Oh, come on, box. You owe me a Full Art Charizard. Full Art Pikachu, though. I mean, that's... You know what, box? I forgive you. That's still sick. For sure. I'm just going to keep giving you codes because I don't care. Just fumbling my way through this. Normally, I don't like give out that many codes. People probably still aren't going to redeem those. Also, wasn't Pokemon Live? Didn't that go live or something in Canada? I don't know. Like, it feels like every set they're like, it's coming. Just kidding, it's not. It's coming. Just kidding, it's not. All right, that's 2 of that. I think those are the only 2 burbs off-centered. Right there and right there. Yeah, out of the 3, we got 2 of that one. Again, I don't know what we got while I was talking about Oreos and Tupac. I mean, I don't know. It could have been anything. There could be... I could go to do the wrap-up on this one, and there could be like another Zard just hanging out. This is going to take a while to look up all these cards. Actually, it's going to take a while to sort all of these cards. Boop. All right, clean up. I have no idea how long that box took, but probably like 12, 13 minutes. Nope, you're not. You are not basic energy. Okay. Oh, dang it. Part of my stack just fell over there. 3 boxes left, 4 cards we have to pull. Looking like a challenge. It'd be so funny if Wipey comes down here and I'm like halfway through the last box. That would be amazing. All right, what else is in store here? I don't know, but that code, here, have it. Whatever, I don't care. I don't care, I just keep messing up. I don't think I showed you all the digits on that one. That's okay, you just need to scan it. Actually, I should find these codes, wait a week, and see if anybody actually redeemed them. Just for science. Okay. What are we gonna try to summon out of here? I tried to summon the Full Art Zard last time. Got the Full Art Pikachu, which is cool. So let's go with Golden Ultra Ball. The secret rare Ultra Ball. I love that card. Vaporeon is nowhere close to that, but... Oh, no. I have to keep talking for 2.5 more boxes. Uh-oh. Easier when I was speedrunning. Oh, let's see. Do I have any weird childhood memories I could talk to you about? None that aren't traumatic. So, I'm just kidding. I had a good childhood, I think. Feels like it was so long ago. Yeah, no, I don't know. Literally, I'm not even kidding. All I've been doing is, like, we've been streaming these pack breaks, waiting to work on the house. I've been playing Lost Ark, hanging out with the puppies, as in just laying around on the floor with them. That's it. It's been a very, very chill last few weeks. And, like, nothing crazy has happened. Or interesting, even, I should say. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because this pandemic is, like, ending. It's becoming an endemic now. But yet I see people less and less. I mean, there's James. He's like, my brother-in-law. He comes around. But talking about people like Mikey and whatnot, I'm actually having, like, less communication with people. Even though we're being told that, hey, okay, there's the Articuno. So we got, it's off-center as well. So we have 3 of that. We're missing 1 still. I think, maybe. I was talking about Oreos, and I have no idea. This case was pretty good. Halfway through it, and it's... Oh, my God. Be a case that has 2 Charizards in it. Just do that for me. Oh, do that, please. Still an incredibly low amount of just regular Charizard V-Stars, though. This seems like a very low amount. Okay, that's good. All right, that's still good. That is still good. It's not the $150 good it used to be. I don't know why it was that high, but that's still a good card to pull. That still makes this case even better. You ain't no Full Art Zard, though, or whatever else I needed. Oh, the Alt Art Zard as well. Maybe another Rainbow Rare. Let's be greedy. This is a mountain of hits over here. I want to know how many total hits there are. Well, I'm going to know because after this video, I'm going to count them and sort them and price them. 2 more boxes. Let's see. I didn't know that Tom Green was married to Drew Barrymore. I learned that this week. Yep. David Letterman has been uploading all of his old videos from like the 80s and 90s, and it recommended to me Drew Barrymore. I guess apparently Drew Barrymore had a talk show, or does, or something. I don't know. Didn't know that either. And Tom Green was on it, and she's like, this is my ex-husband. I'm like, didn't know. And now you know. And most of you are probably like, I think I heard of Drew Barrymore, but who's Tom Green? Yeah, that's another thing I've been doing, is taking a deep dive in the Letterman channel now that he's uploading like everything he did. Classic David Letterman was amazing. Amazing. And I don't mean like during his Let's talk. Did I throw a pack with that one? I don't know. Not like the celebrity interview part, but just the stupid stuff he did. I guess I lied to you all, and I'm apologize for that. This is my public apology. When I told you that all I was doing was playing Lost Ark, being sick, hanging out with the puppies, I was also watching a lot of classic David Letterman. I hope this doesn't drive a wedge between us that I omitted that information from you. I've also been eating a lot of birthday cake. I guess, it was my birthday 3 days ago. My stepmom? It's so weird having like a step family. My mother-in-law. There you go. My mother-in-law. Did I say step-brother before, James? My brother-in-law, James. Why am I confusing my in-laws with step? I want to say my stepmom, who also happens to be my mother-in-law, but like, how messed up is that? Oh, that means I married my sister, right? Wait, hold on. If I have a mom that's a stepmom, that would mean that, like, my father would have married her and there's no relation. Cool, so she'd be my stepmom. But in order for her to be my mother-in-law there means I would have had to marry her daughter. Which means it would have been my stepsister. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I guess there could be weirder things. Never mind. I was playing a game on like whatever. Anyways, yeah. So my my mother-in-law came over and made me a cake on my birthday, and then she came over and made me another cake yesterday, which is amazing. Why I don't know, but a post-birthday cake, and I'm so thankful for that one. She's amazing. This is why I don't talk about random things. Then again, I call wifey mom a lot. She loves that one. She's like, hey, can you do this? I'm like, yeah, sure, mom. That's what she gets. She throws shoes at me, though, while she's sleeping. I don't know where she gets all the shoes from. I think when wifey goes to bed, she just gathers up all the shoes around the house and puts them, like, alongside the bed where she sleeps. So when I come in and ask her a question, I'm like, she has unlimited ammo. I don't know where it all comes from. That would explain why I saw the kid outside the other day. Barefoot. That could explain that. My computer just tried to restart. All right, we're still recording. Everything's good. Oh, God, only one box left. Dude, last box, you better produce, man. It's all on you. I mean, I am just so unsatisfied with having only... All right, this box was good. Or this case. Come on. I'm being greedy here. I want to be greedy and get more. Wow, this 500 packs went by quick. I know it took me like an hour, and I apologize for the amount of time it took me to open this. I'm rather rusty, everybody. But I feel like this went by quick, and I didn't talk about a single thing. And that always makes me happy. I'm not even going to lie. When I do like longer videos like this, and then I'm like, in retrospect, I did not say a single word that was relevant to anything at all, period. It actually just kind of makes me happy. That I've said words for an hour straight now, but I have not said anything. I mean, I guess I did say we're going to introduce North Carolina crew and that you can come win free booster boxes. I did say that. But other than that, I have not said anything relevant, and that just... I don't know why. I've got really weird goals. Whatever. Life's a game. Have fun. That's pretty much it. Oh, I guess I got to sleep the more Pico. Yeah. And don't be normal. Normal sucks. Normal is working 9 to 5 while having absolutely no free time to yourself, always wondering and always worrying and just kind of always just grinding it away for somebody else's benefits. And I don't want to do that. Don't be normal. I'm not saying quit your job, by the way. Don't quit your job and then blame it on me. But like, well, Darian told me to quit my job. That's not what I meant. Ain't what I meant. All right, last box coming up. What I meant by it was something much more deeper and philosophical. I'm just not going to tell you what it was because you got to figure it out on your own. Mm-hmm. Got a text message. Oh, I didn't even see who called earlier. I probably should have did that. Yeah, well, I'll do it after this, if I remember. All right, last box. We still need the Charizard full art. Again, keep in mind, this is if we didn't pull any of them while having the great Oreo discussion. Charizard full art. We are missing, I think, the Charizard alternate art. I think we are missing. We have 2 Rainbow Rare Charizards, which is absolutely insane. And Golden Arceus, I believe we are missing. I've got the Rainbow Rare sitting right there. We have Arceus. Dude, I feel like we've only opened 1 Charizard V-Star, though. Is that really... It really feels like that's all we've opened. That can't be, right? That cannot be correct. That 500 packs... Man, these codes, I obliterate. That can't be. What about Arceus V-Star? What did happen to all the V-Stars? We're not, like, opening any of them. By any, I mean, well, there's the Arceus. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay. So, no Charizard V-Star, but I'll take the full art, alternate art. Yep, I'll take that. That's still like $150. Dude, this case. Oh, my God, this case. All right. Thank you for that. This case, dude. That was a good case. Not even done yet. You just want to spike us another Rainbow Rare Zard just for giggles? I still feel like, and I'm probably wrong, and I hope I'm wrong, but it really feels like we have an equal number of full art alternate, take 2, full art alternate Zards as we do V-Stars. I don't know. Oh my God, and the Ultra Ball. Yes. Oh, I love this card. I understand this card's not worth a lot, but I don't care. I absolutely love this card. This case was bonkers, dude. This was one bonkers case. This was the case that had the Arceus V-Star too, right? Was it? No, it can't. Was it? No, it couldn't have been. We had the Charizard. Wait, was it? No, it was the Altart. Was it the Altart Arceus? I think it was the Altart Arceus, the Rainbow Rare Charizard, the Charizard alternate art, and the Ultra Ball. Right? But no Charizard V-Stars, right? Out of this case, I think. Oh my God, I have to go back. I'm so glad this is recorded. I have to go back and look. I'm pretty sure. I'm probably wrong because I'm old. My memory's terrible. But did we get no Charizard V-Stars out of this? But we got all that other stuff. This was a weird case. I'm totally happy with it, but what a weird case. Huh. All right. All right. I don't even know what to say. I was not expecting to get the Zard Alternar and then the Ultra Ball just falling out of it. It was not my expectations going into this. Okay. Like, what else could be in this case? Oh, just a full art, alternate art, Charizard and Ultra Ball. Ah, V-Star. All right. I mean, it's a V-Star, but it's not, yeah, you know. That's okay. I am not upset. Wifey, last pack, last chance to come down. Nope, okay. Oh, it's a black code, too. Whoa. All right, how do we do? That was insane. Semi-wrap up, I guess. I didn't know how to lay this out. I should have just counted or did them individually like I did. I don't know. It's just weird when it's half of a video or half of the whatever. Apparently, I top-loaded some things that didn't need to be top-loaded and didn't top-load other things that needed to be top-loaded. The set price. that's... Whew. All right, here are the numbers for the Darium part. We had $1,613.90 worth of ultra rares. Thank you, Dualzard, which is like 25% of that. About $200 in codes, about $100 in bulk. So what is that? 6, 7, 8, about $1,913.90, and 176 hits so far. So that's like 12 point. I don't know. Do I have a calculator on me? I should have actually written down what it was. I'm not even going to edit this out because I don't care. 176 divided by 14, 12.57 hits per box. The average is 12.5 per box. This set is amazing. I didn't do any of the rares. I'm assuming North Carolina's not going to. If they do the rares, well, I'm going to look stupid. Maybe I'll just add another part on. I don't know. New things. I don't like change. Yeah, that last case though, man. Oh, this is beautiful. Your turn, North Carolina. Good luck.
What's up, Pokemon people?
What is good?
As you can see, we're filled to the brim here with brilliant stars. We got 500 of our own packs to open. The OG in Ohio, Darium himself, opened his 500. We're going to combine ours, make 1,000, see what happens. And as you're probably wondering, as an introduction to these new faces, we have a nice little giveaway. You want to show them close to the cam? Got a nice set of 8s. Tell them about them, PSA man.
Not too crazy. Just a little sequential set of Dark, Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. PSA 8s. These will be given away to you guys. All you have to do is type Evolutions in the comments of the YouTube video.
Comment section, and then we'll probably draw them in about a week or so.
Yeah.
So other than that, let's get to what you guys care about. Let's crack these bad boys.
Here we go. So, yeah, this is our first appearance for YouTube. How about that?
Yeah, they finally let us out of the Twitch cage. Some of you might recognize us from Twitch, but for those of you that don't know, my name is Crab Daddy.
Mr. Shadowless.
On the right. These really are tough. This is the second wave of Brilliant Stars, I think, that we've received, and they seem really tough to open. So that'll be fun.
Not too bad.
But yeah.
So we're doing a video here just to figure out what the proper loss, you know.
Yeah. Seeing what the ratio. I mean, let's go. Did y'all see that?
Rainbow Charizard right off the rip. So that means we're done, right?
Oh my goodness. Yo, shut it down. Shut it down.
down.
Holy cow. Such a beautiful
fantastic
card. Alright, but yeah, so basically, you know, have you ever watched one of his 1,000 pack opening videos?
I have.
Yeah, so he just
he'll
give the breakdown of what the ratios are and all that. And we'll do that at the end of the video. I don't even know where to put the hits now. We got no room over here.
We got like no room. It's all good though.
But yeah, solid way to start. So I guess we'll just tell y'all about ourselves. My name is Crab Daddy because my last name is Crabtree and I'm also a father. I got 2 girls. One's 7, one's 5. I got a third one on the way, and we do not know what it's going to be. So, very exciting time in my life. What about you? Oh my gosh, dude! What is even happening?
Back to back, basically. Not back to back, but really close by.
Oh my gosh,
these are loaded.
We'll try to get through these fast, and we'll look at them at the end. This guy on my right's got a nice eye for grading, so he'll be able to tell me what he thinks they're worth.
Absolutely.
Jeez Louise, dude, out the gate. Let's go.
Wow. Well, anyway, again, my name is Mr. Shadowless. I'm a big Shadowless fan. Got 2 kids, also, one on the way. Got 2 boys. So, we don't know what we're having yet, similar to Crab Daddy over here, but we'll
Are you going to find out, though?
Most certainly we'll find out.
See, we chose not to find out. Just because we found out with the first 2, and this will be our last one, you know. Everything goes according to plan. This will be our last one, and they say there's not many surprises left in life, and that's a pretty big one. So,
for sure. I mean, in some ways, it's like, hey, if we get another boy, we're already set. We've got all the clothes we need.
Oh my gosh, what is even happening?
This is not real.
I'm pulling straight fire.
Are these,
oh my gosh!
Is this like a reincarnation of the God boxes?
This is ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Now, to be fair, we did kind of jumble them. I guess I'm just getting lucky and picking the straight fire. That's ridiculous, dude. Can y'all see it? Yeah, y'all can't see that.
That's
but we'll,
insane.
Golly, there's so much fire over there.
We can put them on here.
You do want me to put them in the middle?
Yeah, for
All
sure.
Right, we'll put them in the middle. I mean, I've opened maybe
Gosh.
6 packs. Got 3 of the best hits in the whole set.
Absolutely nuts.
This is going to sway the
Shannon
numbers.
V-Star. So we've already ripped a fair amount of Brilliant Stars for you guys
On Twitch.
Yep.
Yep.
But I can say with certainty, this is a set that we are not sick of opening yet. And that's not happened in a little while.
Not even close. And what's crazy is, even though the single prices are actually coming down pretty hard, I personally think they've hit the bottom. Like, I don't think they're going down anymore. A lot of them, anyway. I mean, I can be wrong. Time will tell, but this set is too good, man. These cards are beautiful.
There are a lot of cards to collect, but it doesn't seem as impossible as other sets to complete it. So I think for set collectors, yeah, the ratio. I mean, you're getting upwards of 11 to 15 hits, sometimes 10. I know Ohio had 16 on one of their boxes.
Really? 15? I think 15 was the highest we had.
Yeah.
In North Carolina.
So, and that's pretty awesome. It's like a tide has turned a little bit, because some of the previous sets, like the numbers could be anywhere from 4 hits to maybe 10 hits in a box, and
Fusion Strike was terrible.
let's put it this way.
The ratios were terrible.
The ratios were all over the place.
Yeah.
You could get some pretty great cards, but they almost always seem to come in multiples. So if you started hitting a Mew, there might be a few Mews in that same box. Same with Rayquaza. But yeah, it's been an interesting ride for us. So yeah, this is our, what's this? This is our 4th month with Darium's.
In the North Carolina branch, yep.
Yep, 4th month with Darium's streaming on Twitch, and
you can catch us every day.
Like we said, we're rounding out this 1,000-pack opening. This is 14 booster boxes, so it's slightly over 1,000 packs.
And we do more than 1,000 packs every single day. So
correct. So this is
nothing crazy there.
Just a little special opening to give you an idea of what's inside,
check the
value you can expect, and get the ratios.
I was about to ask, man, these are like ridiculous.
Yeah,
they were not this tough the first time we started opening these.
I don't mind it because they pop sometimes nice, but
really, I've not got a nice pop yet. Mine look all that just
Luminion. That's a playable card.
Gonna be good competitive, so they say.
So, what's your what do you like to do for fun, Sir Bradley?
You think these people care what we do?
Nah. It's all good.
I don't know. Actually, as far as like some interesting stuff about me, I guess. My mother's deaf, so I know sign language. People seem to love watching somebody sign, especially somebody that is hearing. So that's kind of cool. But outside of that, that's your typical dude that likes him some Pokemon. I just recently started collecting again, getting back into this stuff. About the same time we started streaming, I got brought back into the Pokemon world. So I've only been recollecting since I think Celebrations was my first set that I started collecting, and I didn't open hardly any Fusion Strike, so I don't have much of Fusion Strike. And then this, I'm all in on this set. I think in the long run, Brilliant Stars, it's going to be goated. It's going to be goated. What about yourself? You got a nice background in Pokemon, don't you?
Yeah, I've been doing it for a little while. My background in some of the stuff that I do is the World Long Drive Championship circuit, basically the home run derby of golf. So I've competed on the tour for, gosh, it's 2010, so
fix my section here.
Just over 11 years now. And when I started, I was under 21. Didn't really have a whole lot going on outside of college. And
you're still not under 21?
You're over 21? I'm over 21 now for sure. But anyway, I started to make a few checks, and I was not really sure what to spend it on, so I went pretty hard on Pokemon. I was a closet collector there for a while, and I bought a whole bunch of things in 2010 and 11, and you know, got myself into a situation where I needed to sell some of those things, and I've just kind of always had a small stockpile of some of the vintage stuff, and my number one favorite set happens to be Charizard.
Can't go wrong with Charizard.
Shadowless is my favorite set, and Charizard's my favorite. But
Rainbow.
I got a good story behind that, so I'll save that for later.
Yeah, if y'all want to know more about us, obviously, I mean, we bear it all on Twitch, I think.
Yeah, for sure. We'll entertain all your questions.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes we can't understand it all, but it's fun when we got to entertain it.
That's all good.
Yeah, so golf's been a part of my life for a long time. Married, almost 6 years ago now, with 2 kids, and
I'm actually coming up on my 10th anniversary.
Yeah, you are.
Been married in 2012.
And I'm a fairly new face to the North Carolina side of things. We lived in Pennsylvania initially. I've lived in PA all my life, and you know, coming down here, we came down in September. So we've been down here for just over 6 months at this point, and it's been good. It's been a challenge not having a whole lot of family around, but it's been good.
Yeah, my wife's very family oriented. We live like all her family lives together. Well, actually, I say that, and I think 2 of her sisters moved out of state. So at one point we were all together. But yeah, we've showed. How do you feel about being in the South? Southern hospitality is a real thing, right?
It is a real thing,
That's
and I
it,
didn't
man.
realize that. Like up in PA, depending on where you're at, like you get a flat tire or you run out of gas, you're not really stepping outside of your car and asking for help. You got to call somebody.
Gosh, are you serious?
Another one? Holy
Let's
cow.
go. And you got this.
So yeah, like you would be. I mean, you might ask for help, you know, by sticking your hand out and saying, "Hey, I got no gas." But down here, when we were first down here, our first weekend, we had a Penske truck trying to drop off our
Move
stuff.
everything down.
And we couldn't get into the house right away, and we were just kind of stranded in the parking lot close by some restaurant, I forget where. But there was 3 separate cars who came up to us. They kind of had an idea that we might be stranded or lost or whatever, and they're like, "We need help. You need a rod. You need gas." And I was like, "Wait, you guys actually asked for help?"
But you don't know me.
I'm like, "Yeah, but you don't know me at all." So yeah, it's been different down here.
That's it. You're in the South, baby.
So I'm not saying that PA doesn't have its moments, but it's
Right.
a little different than normal for me anyway.
Yes, indeed. Well, yeah, hopefully we've hung out. We've done the family thing because we got, actually, your kids are younger than my kids, right?
Yeah.
So you came to a few of our family stuff.
Yeah,
Actually, we just had the...
your youngest currently is the same age as Zach, correct?
Sutton is 5. Sutton
Zach
and
is
Jocelyn.
5.
Yeah. And Sutton is 5, Jocelyn's 7.
Yeah.
She's turned 8 this month. Is it April? No, next month.
Next month?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a little wild ride.
Yeah, you was just over at the baby shower the other day.
Yeah, that was
My
fun.
wife is. Actually, I told y'all my wife is pregnant. I don't even know if I told you how pregnant she is, but she is due March 6th is the due date. Wait, January, February, March, April 6th. April 6th. Sorry, but she always goes early, so she's hoping she's ready to get that thing out. It's been a rough pregnancy for her. So
Yeah, Katie's also having a really rough one as well because they're
even this early.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
never happened for her, so she's not really digging it right now. And I'm not really digging it because she's not digging
Hey
it.
man,
So
that's what happens when
kind
you're
of how
married,
the
right?
world goes around.
No, it's actually funny. My wife absolutely loved her pregnancies. Her first 2, she loved them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So, and then this one is like, she's over it. Everybody gave her crap because she always talked about loving being pregnant, and all females around her thought she was crazy. And now she gets it, like why they all thought that. Because this one has not been a smooth one.
Yeah.
But
So, yeah, what have you figured out what you're going to do with the room situation? Like how that's going to work?
we got the nursery set up.
Gotcha.
My wife is a planner, okay? Planner. Which is actually wild to me that we're not going to find out what it is. Because that's, you can't be prepared for that at all. But she's been extremely cool with that. But outside of that, like, everything's planned. The whole nursery set up. Everything's ready to go. So
we're kind of an on the spot.
really,
yeah. As we need things, then we put attention towards that.
Yeah. And I'm go with the flow. So my wife's got my whole life planned out. And
Your whole life
I just
is
show
planned.
up.
It's really fun.
I just show up. But yeah, it's all good. What else? I guess I would say we could talk about what's going on in the world, but it's not really good things with this whole Russia-Ukraine thing. So I figure they come in here to get away from all that stuff. So we'll keep that. But there's a UFC fight coming up. I'm pretty excited about. Colby Covington, Jorge Masvidal. That whole fight card looks crazy. I'm gonna force this man to watch it.
Someday I'm gonna turn on my TV and stare at it. In case y'all didn't know, if you're new for us in Twitch, the running joke is I know nothing. I know a lot in very specific areas, but when it comes to videos, TV, anything like that,
sports,
I am the most ill-rounded. I don't even know how to put that. I have not seen a dang thing. I just had way too much going on in my life to be watching movies. But hey,
fair enough.
You guys can make fun of it all day long. It's fine. It's fine. I can take it. Just don't ask me too many questions because I know nothing. It's fine. But when it comes to grading, PSA, Beckett, I can be of some help. So that's also something that we'll be introducing here shortly. So
go ahead.
Depending on when this gets uploaded, we are planning to be able to offer PSA services through Darium's here at the North Carolina branch. Wow.
One.
That's
Have you pulled any
crazy.
fire over there yet?
I have not. I pulled a couple things that are good, but
jeez Louise.
Yeah, we'll have information on that. I've been working hard to try to get that all set up. And not quite there, but we're close.
Yes, indeed. It's gonna be some fun stuff. Ready to get some high grades on this stuff. What do you think so far about what you've seen of Brilliant Stars as far as grading?
Okay, so here's one thing I've noticed, at least from the first print run. Anybody who's looking to get their cards graded, be very careful about I'm going to call it the hashtag print lines.
Checker pattern. I like the checker pattern.
Yeah, it's been very prevalent in this set.
Hashtag makes sense.
We'll have to find one to give an example. Let me actually take one of these and see if it's got it on it. Hopefully not. I'm not seeing it on that one, which is good. I'm not seeing it on that one. We have seen it on the Charizards. Oh yeah, I can see it. Okay.
You see it on that one?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm gonna keep cracking here
for sure. So here's what we're seeing on this set. Come into focus. Let me find it again. Oh, y'all gonna call me a liar? Oh man, I swear I saw something. Anyway, we'll get an example. I won't stall anymore. There is a very large double print line that goes across.
Playing some tic-tac-toe on the cards.
Yes, and from what we've seen, that's actually really great compared to what we have seen. It will be difficult to grade some of these cards in this set. It will be very difficult. So, just because it's got good centering and it's got a nice cut on the card, I'd beware, put it in some correct light, and make sure that it does not have print lines if you're going to send it in for grading. So, in fact, we were looking at our cards, and we were like, hey, this is going to be great. We've got all these cards to grade, and then we probably...
You lost more than me.
I lost more than half of my cards. I lost more than half of the cards that I was going to grade because of those hashtags. So
You're gonna coin the term hashtag on it now. Huh?
the hashtag print airline.
The Brilliant Stars, hashtag Brilliant Stars.
But anyway, the artwork in this set is absolutely beautiful. This is, for the foreseeable future, in our opinion, it's going to be a set that people, even if some of the prices on this drop for a little bit, I would not be
time to get the
surprised.
singles, dude.
I would not be shocked at all if this set still ends up being expensive all through, you know, the release of it, any, you know, prints of it, because it's such a fun set to open.
It really is so much fun. I'm instantly putting it in.
Arceus.
I'm putting it in top 10. Top 10 all time. In the long run,
Fun.
that's where I'm putting it.
Top 10 fun.
Top 10 fun? You don't think... well, I guess it depends on what you rank your... Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as, like, value-wise, I guess it can't really ever compete with...
yeah,
some
anything
of
on the old school stuff, yeah.
No, that's fair.
It's a little
that's fair.
difficult.
I just love it. I absolutely love it. Love everything about it. And like I said, the
some
singles
people
are so cheap right now. It's jump on it.
Yeah. Especially with these trainer gallery cards and these full arts.
I mean, they're
Why not?
EVs. Like, you know the whole value.
Yeah.
I mean...
what was it, Cosmic Eclipse?
Yeah.
That had them as well. So this is like, you know, a few years removed on
Can I get
Cosmic Eclipse.
some of
Whoa,
this?
what was that? That was a really goofy
Rip.
pack. Yeah, just, see how the plastic kind of ripped out?
I told you, man, these are wild to open. Like, I'm over here struggling to get by.
Used to looking at chat and I'm like, why is nobody talking at us?
Nobody's. Yeah, yes. To be fair, this is definitely different. This Twitch, you can, you know, somebody can carry the conversation on there. Here, I gotta talk to this guy, and it just like,
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, that ruins your day.
it ruins your day.
Vice versa,
I'm just
man.
kidding. I love this too.
I have mutual
Vice
affection.
versa. Okay.
Mutual affection for that comment.
There you go. You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me on that?
Absolutely. Actually, no, it's all good. We're good.
We totally love each
We're on
other.
some gentle play jabs.
Nah, the actually being top 10 favorite. So if I had a team of 6, right? I'm taking Mewtwo. I'm taking Kingler just for the, you know, pure sake of he's kind of my mascot. I feel like Nidoking does not get enough love. So
There we go.
nice.
All Arceus. That was beautiful.
I feel like Nidoking does not get enough love. And then I don't know. Who else am I? I like Dragonite. I guess some of the older, the OG, the original 151. I do like Scissor. He's not in the original 151, but yeah. I think let's see one more. What would be my next? I don't know what my 6th one would be. I really don't. What about you?
Top 6 Pokemon?
Yeah, like
So
a team of 6.
Team of 6.
Yeah, you're playing the game. Any?
Probably number 1, even though it's, you know, from a weakness standpoint, it's not always the best. I'd say Charizard because that's, you know, again, I'm probably gonna have to say that story sooner or later. But anyway, Charizard, probably Gyarados, Mewtwo.
Okay, Gyarados, nice.
Jolteon. And I'd probably go Meganium.
Meganium.
I like Meganium. I don't know. I just do. I do.
That's interesting.
Yeah. That was actually the starter Pokemon I used on Pokemon Silver.
You think you know somebody, YouTube, and it's just
I
like
used Meganium.
you learn something every day. I'm genuinely shocked by that.
And I know, well, Typhlosion's better. I'd use Meganium. I don't know. I enjoyed my Meganium. 5th and final.
Well, 6. Do a team of 6. I didn't give a 6, so that's, you know. I'm
I'm
going
to leave that as the floater spot for
Okay.
sure.
Interesting. Very nice.
You didn't expect that, huh?
No, I didn't.
I've never
Not
given you
at all.
that answer
Dude,
before.
no, I've never heard that word come out of your mouth.
Meganium.
I've never heard it.
Threw you for a loop.
I was not ready for that.
I like Meganium.
Yeah, I mean, hey, to each their own. I wonder if Meganium and what's another really good? I mean, the OG Venusaur. I wonder what would happen if they fought.
I don't know.
Trying to think of the other grass starters if there's anything good. This would be a point where I can't think of something, and chat would tell me the answer. So I miss you, chat. I miss you. But
Raichu.
Legends Arceus, actually. I've been playing that. Speaking of the game, did you ever get it? Or did you let those borrow your...
No, well, we bought a whole bunch of games for Zach for Christmas. And some of them we needed to download. And, you know, me being like the old person that I am, took me a minute to figure out how to do all that stuff because I just, you know, hey, if it doesn't work really quickly, even though I give up sometimes.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, so
shut it down.
It's something that I forgot that I did for Zach, and then I finally downloaded it, and I was like, oh shoot, I might not be able to do that nubs right away.
Gotcha. Nice. Umbreon. I still need to get me one of those. Do you have a master set of this done?
I have a near complete master set.
You were showing me the other day. I couldn't remember.
It is pretty close.
Yes, and does your boys have favorite Pokemon?
Zach is Charizard.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. And Landon, when he sees like the Pokemon games, he says Pika Ball.
Pika Ball?
Pika Ball. Nice. Like, okay.
Landon's your calm one, right?
Landon's my super calm one. For anybody who doesn't know. My calmest child. The calmest of all the Earths. The one who whispers in the wind.
There you go. Nice.
You know, just reverse all that and you got it right.
Nah,
he's okay. He's just a little crazy, but you know, second child might have a little.
He was totally
going on.
Actually, not at the baby shower, but
oh man,
the one before we let him go outside at my house. They were over at my house, and
he was in a diaper.
Sent him outside
in the cold, digging in the dirt, talking to your neighbor.
Talking to my neighbor, yes, my elderly
probably like
neighbor.
150 feet away from the house, and I'm like,
I got a decent sized yard.
You got a decent sized yard, but we were like, wait, where's Landon? And it was like within 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah,
absolutely dirty. You know,
where's your clothes at? Like, he's in his diaper. We looked out, and the neighbor's just got his arm on his hip, just talking to him.
Looking at him.
He's how old? 2.5.
Where'd this little dirt ball come from?
It's hilarious. I love old Landon.
Oh yeah. You still gotta accept my challenge.
I got you.
You got me? Okay.
Yes. Like I said, my wife's pregnant right now, so she'd be the one doing it, so I can't put all that on her.
Yeah.
She's ready to pop. But I'm down.
Sounds good. So yeah, we go live. Anyway, get back to what we're doing here. We go live every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Then
usually mid morning to early afternoon.
It's what we aim for. We don't always hit it.
Sometimes I'm the culprit. Sometimes I'm not.
That's all good.
But yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on, and so since we are the secondary crew, we, you know, whatever days that Ohio is streaming, the OG crew, we pick up the rest. So our goal is to be live as much as possible for you.
Basically,
guys.
to shorten that, we in North Carolina stream Monday through Thursday, and in Ohio, which is probably the ones y'all recognize, well, definitely the ones y'all recognize most.
It's our first appearance.
They take, yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
But they take it
Thursday.
I'm sorry, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So yeah, and they go later at night. We're on Eastern Standard Time, and they go later than us. So that's that. We have a lot of fun on Twitch.
Packs are tough.
They really are. I don't know if you just didn't believe me or what.
I want to say I wanted to believe you, but I can't believe that I'm realizing.
I had a rough batch out the gate. You're just now hitting it.
Yeah, a little bit. Not too bad though.
So what else is going on in the world? You keep up with the worldly events?
Sometimes not.
You like guitars and stuff, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do play a little tar.
A little tar,
as Landon would say. I'm like a neoclassical heavy metal kind of guy. I used to be a lot better, but just don't have time to play.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to give you these energies. They're on your side, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got a small obsession with artsy kind of guitars. So artsy, I don't know, just stuff that's out there and bizarre. That's what I like.
Where are you putting the hollows?
I don't know yet.
I'll just make it on a little stack.
Yeah.
All right.
So far, we're doing some really great. We're doing really great. This break.
Yeah.
We're probably about a third of the way through. From our standpoint.
Our stacks look so different because you're grabbing different. We're doing it differently. I'm doing stack, and you're doing left to right, left to right.
Gotcha.
But do you have a favorite card from this set yet? It's been out long enough that we can maybe.
I really like the alt art Charizard.
Really? Mm-hmm. I like the alt art. I like we haven't pulled yet that I actually, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I like it or if it's just the fact that I haven't seen enough of it.
Yeah.
But the Gold Ultra Ball.
Yeah.
The Gold Ultra Ball.
I know that's
a really hard one to pull.
That's a personal fave of Kevin's.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Okay.
And we actually talked about it, I believe, yesterday or the day before. And I believe he's got a couple of the older ones in PSA 10, and those are worth some considerable money.
Yeah.
The set, the way that we've seen this set come out in terms of its print quality, it's not the best centered set.
So that would be a good one.
Like I mentioned earlier, it's probably going to be a difficult set to grade overall. And Ultra Ball seems to hold its head over time in grading because it's been a very playable card over the years. It went out of rotation, now it's back in. So I just still see that being a very, very worthwhile card to go after in a PSA 10.
Nice. And then outside of that, I really like probably my sleeper. Mm-hmm. My sleeper. I bet you'll probably agree, actually. My sleeper on this set, Pikachu.
Yeah.
That card is
the beautiful. Reason why, number one, it is beautiful. And number two, we have not seen a Pikachu yet.
Not a single one.
That doesn't have those hashtag style print lines.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate because it is a really, really nicely
it's just something about it.
It's like a very proportionately drawn
and it's just
Pikachu.
So simple, and it's just it's just beautiful. Like, I love everything about that card. I really do. And then the Arceus seems like it's going to be around for a while because it seems they talk like it's going to be competitive in the actual card game. So this I genuinely think this whole set is just going to be an awesome set.
Granbull.
Is there any full arts that you like?
I
need pulling Charizards left and right. Let's go.
Well, yeah, I've yet to pull a Charizard. That's
really?
my luck, though. Yeah,
That's how it goes. The
Bolton.
but the full art. Back to the full arts. I have not seen a very well centered Arceus V.
No, the Arceus V is nice. I do enjoy the Raichu art. We've seen a lot of Raichus in the past.
That's a nice one.
I also enjoy the Luminion. I like the color combo on that.
Yeah, fair.
And I like specifically from the full arts, even though it's the alt art, the Haunch Crow. The blue and green contrast is just sweet.
As the full art or the alt?
As the alt art.
As the alt, okay.
The alt art. Yeah. We're very up here, or down here in North Carolina. We're very attached to the art. Yeah. And of course some of the history, but the art is what gets it done for us.
Absolutely. Beautiful cards. We love beautiful cards.
Arceus, I've gotten two of those. Two of the secrets. Oh.
I think this whole trainer gallery is pretty dope. Now, I will say the weakest, once I get it there, maybe the Urshifu. I didn't realize just how many. Well, let me correct myself. The Urshifu cards are beautiful. There's so many prints of that Urshifu, like the Urshifu V, the black and gold. There's so many prints of that. I think that'll be tough for that card to. There you go. You got your Zard.
First one.
It'll be tough for that card to hold value, but outside of that, like that, my kids love them some Sylveon. Love Sylveon. They're very, very girly girls, so Sylveon, Galarian Rapidash, all that type of stuff.
I love that my son loves Charizard.
Yeah.
I don't love that he loves it this early.
Oh yeah.
If I handed it to him, it would be gone by the end of the day. He'd love it into pieces.
Try to get him. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Love it to pieces for sure.
Try to sway him into something else.
No.
You don't think so? Okay.
He likes Charizard. I like Charizard. I love that for me. I love that for us.
Fair enough.
But we're gonna have to wait maybe a year or so before we start. Hey,
Getting involved.
You can own these and keep these in a binder, because right now his thing is he's got a binder. He pulls out all the cards, puts them on the ground.
Yes.
Then he like.
Oh my god.
Then he forgets that he has them all on the ground, so then he runs all over them.
Yo,
and then he picks them up and then he puts them in a plastic sandwich bag, and then he whips the sandwich bag, and I'm like, yep,
that's it.
I would love to see a Charizard come from that bag.
No, you got that to a T. That's Sutton. The other day, my dad came over, and she was showing him all her Pokemon cards, right? Mm-hmm. Have you been in our basement? We got some kind of like, it's not like a trampoline thing, but it's like a, whatever it was. And she literally got every card she owned, laid it all the way across that thing. And I'm like, honey, why do you need to show him like that? You know what her explanation was? She was like, because I didn't want Papa looking at him like this. I was like, what? And so instead of just looking through them while holding them, she laid them all out for him. So yeah,
great.
so it's but luckily that thing's not too dirty. But yeah, if she put them on the ground, I would stress out. I would stress out big time. But just the fact that our kids are like into it, you know what I'm saying? I think it's cool.
Yeah, it's been a very generationally transferable type of interest.
Yep, pass it along to the kids.
Everybody seems to
Look at that.
enjoy it. Oh. And, my parents are still confused by it. 'Cause they're like, I don't get it. What do you do? I open Pokemon cards, sure. And, I also grade them too. Well, yeah, how's that? How do you live? How do you make food?
Did you pay that bill?
For people who live in the house with you, and so yeah.
It's awesome, man. I genuinely, I think everybody probably watching this agrees, but like, I hope Pokemon sticks around forever. I mean, it has everything. It's got cards, it's got the game behind the card, it's got toys, it's got plushies, it's got TV shows, movies. I mean,
you got costumes for Halloween,
bro. It's like
you got people who make Pokemon themed cupcakes and stuff on Twitch.
Pokemon is a major brand, that's for sure. So, and for our sake, I hope it sticks around.
You got that.
Oh, I seen the rainbows. Thought we had another rainbow Zard. So statistically speaking, that one rainbow, I think from what I've seen prior, obviously we're going to do our own research here, but that should be the only rainbow Zard we pull, huh?
It should be, but I mean, we got 2 alt art Charizards, so.
Oh yeah, true. I think those are like one.
Never know. We might be busting statistics here.
Yeah.
And that's essentially the goal here. So anybody who's watched to this point, if we haven't bored you half to death.
And Dirium himself, Dirium himself, I don't know why I said it like that. Dirium sent me the his stats, so I haven't looked at them in detail, but obviously we'll go over that at the end of the opening. But,
I'm curious to see, regardless of what the prices have done in the last week or so, set's new enough.
I will say, what's today?
Should be pretty current. And
March 3rd. I feel like the cards have hit their bottom, and I don't know how much you paid attention to it, and I have been. They're starting to creep back up.
Well, I feel like this set absolutely flew off the shelves. That's the one thing that I think this set, unlike other sets, has been very exciting overall. So in some cases where if you bought 1 or 2 cases of Fusion Strike, or even a box or 2, the excitement from that could have been amazing. But I think this set has
the wow factor.
Yeah, the wow factor is off the charts over the course of even 1 or 2 boxes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Sure, we've seen our fair share of kind of rough boxes, but it hasn't been.
But you still get, I think, the lowest box hit wise. Have we opened a 10 hit box?
I think we have.
I feel like 10, yeah. So the lowest box hit wise is one of the highest boxes you could hit, like say Fusion Strike or something.
In the last few sets.
I mean, not counting those crazy boxes in Canada. I haven't seen one of those in person.
These boxes almost feel like this was like the aura of the Canadian.
I think it's exactly what Pokemon needs right now. exactly
I love
what
it.
it means. So,
Are you
looking-
gonna collect this set?
See, I don't know. I'm actually, what I'm focusing on right now, as far as Pokemon goes, is playing competitively. I want to play the card game. And I grew up playing, I played Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, I even played Dragon Ball. That's the best game I was specifically at, skill-wise, was Dragon Ball, and Magic and all that, but, I've always said Pokemon is the funnest game of those. The funnest. And Magic takes more skill, but apparently, there's people out there that says Pokemon takes plenty of skill too. So I'm just anxious to get back into it because I love it.
To be perfectly honest with everybody, I don't really know how to play Pokemon too much, but I've always been
There it is. Check it out.
hardcore collector.
Please, no checkerboard. No checkerboard.
Man, I think this set is whatever these really hard to open packs are is proving me wrong. I can't quite tell. That actually looks just fine. But anyway, we'll have to find one of the super checkerboard patterned ones because it's when you see it, there's just no getting around it. You know, it's probably gonna have some issues.
You know that you know.
Or the PSA grading.
You know what? Actually, the worst checkerboard pattern I've seen. What card would you say?
Oh, you were showing me Kingler.
Yeah.
Kingler.
The worst.
It was really bad.
Like all of them.
And we saw some Charizards too that I was like, man, this is a beautiful copy. It's pretty well centered. No issues on the back. And you're like, well, dang.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, it is a bit disappointing when you think you got something good and then you, boom, let's
Nice.
go. It's a little heavy on the left side, but
That's the one card that I really want to go hunt for a little bit.
yeah. Yes, indeed. You don't see a lot of them. That is for sure. We open packs every single day, and there's plenty of days that we don't see an Ultra Ball. So there's that. Should I fix my stack or just
Fix your stack.
yeah, like all my hits here?
You do what you want, Jack.
You do you, bro.
Yeah, I think so. We've been streaming, like we said, for upwards of 4.5 months. This is the first set that we opened in that time period that like it took us forever to get through the first couple of cases.
Oh yeah,
because
we were just
the
so shocked
artwork
by it.
was like out of this world compared to some of the most recent sets. Again, you've got all arts in different sets that are beautiful, but this set was just like every darn pack seemed to have something crazy, and we just couldn't help but stop and stare for a bit. So we've seen these quite a bit now, so we're kind of used to the aura and what it looks like, but it's also still after you have a little bit of a dry spell, you know what you're looking forward to hitting next, and when you do, it's just that more exciting.
Yes, indeed. That's one thing I kind of dread about opening packs for a living. It's like, will there ever be a day when it just doesn't hit the same?
I don't know.
So far, we good.
So
far, we good.
This has set a new bar for us.
Yeah. That one was extremely easy to open. That was wild. So what? Marnie's probably the best? No, you got RCSV so far.
Yeah, two rainbow RCSVs, and that Marnie's pretty good. And the alt, I forgot. You got the alt RCS.
Yeah.
So all RCS over here, all Zard and
I'm trying to think what I have.
things different over there.
I know I've actually pulled a lot of stuff over here. I haven't. You know what I haven't seen so far? Sylveon BMAX, the character rare. That one's a beautiful one.
I've got the Umbreon.
Oh,
here.
and the Charizard V full art. That's one we haven't seen.
Yeah,
so far.
that one seems to be incredibly difficult to pull.
For sure.
That's one that we pulled more rainbows and alt arts
No question.
by far over the full art Charizard.
Yeah, way far and above.
Artillery.
What do you think your the best character rare is going to be?
I think you've got your evolutions, which that's always going to be a hard competitor. But I really like the Zekrom.
I do too. Oh, that's so good. We're on the same page with that. And that one's like really cheap right now. Really cheap. They're all kind of cheap. The Eevees, I don't know, like $4 or $5. But then all the evolutions, that is.
Beautiful.
Then the other one's like $2 or $3.
Yeah.
There's no way they stay down there. No way. They're too gorgeous. And I would say that you can compare it to like Cosmic Eclipse and see what the prices are on the character rares, but can you really? Because honestly, and it's been said before, like Cosmic is, or I'm sorry, Brilliant Stars is like Cosmic on steroids. You know, it's wild. So I hope down the way these bad boys shoot up in value.
I think overall this is going to be a set that when it actually finally goes out of print, I know we're crazy to say that this early on, but when it finally does go out of print, this is going to shoot up because everybody knows how fun it is to open. If you've had the chance to open it, I recommend you try to pick up a few boxes or even just a few packs. It just doesn't disappoint.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have a theme? I guess would be with your attire. This man, for those if you're on Twitch, you already know, but for the people on YouTube, the man doesn't own any shirt other than blue. All of his shirts are blue. Every single one.
They're all blue, just like my soul.
Just like your soul.
Just like my attitude. So sad.
So sad. I love that for you.
I got the blues. Probably why I like guitar so much.
That's it. You got the blues. I decided to wreck.
You know what? I do have other shirt colors. I purposely decide not to wear them.
Yeah, is that it? You just turn them all down?
Turn everything down.
You have your yard sale. Get rid of them all then.
Mm-hmm.
It's a waste. I wore the Hawaiian shirt today. It is Pokemon, in case anybody's wondering.
It is Pokemon.
Did you just not realize that?
No.
No, you knew. Okay.
No, I did not recognize that.
Nice. That's a nice double
got the
bang.
Alt Lumina. That's sweet. You're hitting all the really cool stuff over there.
This one's really cheap too, but like the colors pop. I absolutely love this Orangaroo. It's like a 70s version of a card. This is a beautiful card too. It reminds me of the Vaporeon, the one from the box. What's the premium?
The
collection box or whatever.
Promo.
Yeah, the promo.
Pokemon has really gotten great with the promos they've been coming out with lately. My gosh, some of those are better than some of the sets. Some of the set cards.
You're not lying. You are not lying.
Rangaroo.
I'm excited. I did see the Arceus. There's an Arceus promo that was specific to Japan, but it's getting a box release. Did you see that? Have I showed you that? You know which one I'm talking about offhand?
I do not know.
I'll have to show you afterwards, but yes, I'm very excited to get that one because I always thought that one was really cool. Ooh. Towers are tumbling here.
My stack's gonna explode.
When's the Where are we in? I wonder how. I think the OG did it by himself. You said, right? He opened the first 500 by himself.
Yeah.
It's going to be embarrassing if it takes us the exact same amount of time as it did him. We're about what? 48 minutes in.
Something like that.
Oh, that's funny.
That's one thing too. If you guys come to Twitch and watch us break, if you ever watch me, every once in a while, I just have this day where I cannot get my hands to work. That's
my man can't multitask.
Well, multitasking is my favorite thing in the world. My favorite thing.
Let's go!
A double Ultra Ball.
Another one. DJ Khaled.
That's wild. That's crazy.
Man, that's crazy.
We also have some fun sounds that we do.
Yeah, we don't want to mess with the soundboard on the YouTube. But yeah.
Raichu. I was talking about that a little while ago. I like the colors on that. Adding green to these cards is like it's a good look.
Yeah, you think
it looks really good. Mm-hmm. I'm not the biggest fan of green on most things. Green's an alright color, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather have blue. Yeah, that's my OG.
Makes sense.
And I enjoy purples a lot, actually.
Purples, that's my birthstone. I believe February is the month, is purple. Amethyst, maybe? I don't know, I could actually be wrong there.
February?
I just know it's
Yeah.
purple. I don't know if amethyst is purple.
Yeah, amethyst is purple.
Okay.
Talking gemstones.
Gemstones. It's funny you say, oh my gosh, that is the third one I pulled.
Third gold Arceus?
Jeez.
That means maybe Charizard's not too far around the corner once again. We've seen a pattern.
Dude.
If you get a gold Arceus, there's a really good chance there's a Charizard. Rainbow or alt art coming close behind it. Not on one occasion, like a couple of different occasions.
Straight wild. Looks like all the hits was on this left side.
Yeah, I've not hit any of the craziness that you have. But it's fine. It's all.
It's a group effort, right?
All one of them. You know.
There's no competition here. That's like the third or fourth one of those.
We still got to do our like one chip hot sauce or one chip challenge.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
We'll do that on Twitch sometime.
This guy's crazy. He likes his spicy stuff. Not for me. That is not for me. This man, if he ain't sweating and crying while he's eating,
it's not for me. I gotta feel something. That's the joke.
You gotta feel alive.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to feel something, and that's the only way to get her done.
I am perfectly fine. Feeling not spicy.
Give me some of that cold milk. I'll be good.
Milk. He needs some milk.
Well, I just wants a glass of milk.
I'm gonna reach over here. Oh yeah.
So what's this? Just a touch over. So 102 plus 72. So we're what, like 4 packs over, something like that.
Do what now?
We're like 4 packs over 500.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't remember exactly. We just opened the full box to get the full effect. Because if you grab out of the last box, you know what I'm saying, you could grab.
Yeah, we're at 504, I think. Could hit
Actually, I don't know. A case is 216.
Correct.
There was 2 cases, so that's 432. And then we had 2 more boxes, which is 72. So yeah, 504. Is that what you said?
Correct.
Look at you. Look at you doing math.
Math sometimes hard. Today easy.
Not for you, son. So proud of
you. You know what? It's about time I've come to terms with that. The fact that I've majored in accounting and math of that sort.
Oh yeah.
To be able to count packs of Pokemon cards.
There you go. You did good.
That's the real facts.
The real facts. Truth City. We just took you there.
Take these over there.
Koja.
Cool. We're winding down. This has been a pretty quick 500 packs.
You wish.
We're probably, what, 70, 80 packs out?
Yeah, you're probably right. Darium probably says we're slow pokes.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it.
You'll take it?
It's correct. It's correct.
It's alright. Slow and steady wins the race.
So, just to go back and forth, we kind of have all kinds of things to talk about, but we will be trying to make some more YouTube appearances. We were going to do a YouTube video with some of the skateboards in the background. Actually, let's do a quick little here.
You gonna do it
We'll
right
do a
now?
face cam. Yeah, watch out.
Go for it.
So we got the Pokemon Center skateboards. They're really nice. We haven't got the other 2 that are
beautiful.
Still out there. I forget the character names, but
Oh, you talking about the ones that just came out?
Yeah, ones that just came out.
Nah, we actually the Pikachu looks nice. It's a Pikachu, Mew, and Gyarados.
Yeah, so we've just been having fun here, and you know, we haven't really ventured into the YouTube realm, and being with
Finally
Darium,
let us out of the Twitch cage. We're free.
we're able to hopefully put some stuff out there that you guys like, and
We'll
answer
doing some fun
questions,
stuff.
do some PSA stuff. Life is good.
Life is good.
Ever need help with a golf swing, you know, hit me up. I'm game.
Good man. We went golfing one time. Hey, there's 2 of them.
Let's do
go.
it. We got 2. Wow.
Nice. I have to check and see if Darium's got any.
Wowzers. All right.
Gonna skew the ratios. Or I wonder. Actually, we'll see how he did it. I don't know if he did it by card or just by like rainbow rare, gold rare. You know.
Yeah.
I have to see how he broke it down. But
I'm gonna put these up here. Where's that other alt Charizard?
probably somewhere in my stash. You want to go ahead and go through it?
Yeah. Real quick.
Whoopsie.
Is that it?
I'll put that. Oh, you know what?
Ultra Ball. Man, so much good stuff. This set just has.
Don't
like,
we'll
everything.
recap it at the end.
So crazy.
Let's finish opening
Crazy.
these
There we
packs.
go. All right, we're good. We are golden.
Did you find it?
Yeah. Just got a few more packs
Make
left
sure I
for
put
you
all
guys.
the
So this
hard
is.
sleeves on the right ones here. Oh, what is that?
Can we hit a
Gosh.
third? Is that possible?
Doing to my
at all?
stack over here.
Ruining things. Sorry
Probably
about
need to
that.
hard sleeve that one.
But yeah, for a first video with you guys, you know, we're in the second part of this. This is definitely an exciting set to start out with you guys on.
Oh yeah. It would have been. I feel like it would have been nice to like Celebrations would have been a good one to start. Fusion Strike would have been terrible to introduce us with. Y'all would have hated us.
You'd have
Just
been
simply
like,
based off.
why are you having a bad day?
Yeah.
Fusion Strike. But you know what? Fusion Strike still has good hits. It just takes a while to get to them.
Yes, indeed.
The Gengar and the Mew line is definitely a fan favorite. So
It's the ratio that kills. It's the ratio that kills. Because what's crazy is Fusion Strike holds most of the competitive cards in the set.
that is true.
But if you can't pull them,
That's true.
what does it matter? You know what we haven't talked about actually is Evolving Skies.
Yeah, Evolving
Evolving
Skies.
Skies is
Man.
a beautiful, beautiful set. Would you say which is better, Brilliant Stars or Evolving Skies?
I feel like that opinion is all over the board, but at least initially, my initial thoughts on what we're seeing out of these boxes, I love Brilliant Stars. I think it is a wonderful set. And
I got no problem saying it. Brilliant Stars over not like a completely blown out of the water type thing, because Evolving Skies is an amazing set. But I would put Brilliant Stars over Evolving Skies. Yes, I would. That's how much I like it.
it makes me happy, and you know what? As a hobby, if it doesn't make you happy, why are you doing it? And,
Yeah.
you know, this is a set that makes me happy, so full send.
Full send, baby. Something's in here. Oh, actually, that was a crazy one to open. Ratios I've seen, and obviously we'll do our
Arceus,
do our numbers on this, but it's like one of these is case. One of these a case is what I'm seeing. So I'm anxious to see the number on that.
Whimsicott. Man, I was really thinking we were about to see some Zard. That's the one card that we still need to hit, which is the at least from what's on our radar. Yeah, the full art Zard.
Do we get the rest of? Yeah, we got all the alts, all of them, all of the alternate cards so far. Kind of run through in my head what else we need. I feel like the full art
Did you
Zard.
get, yeah, you know what? We'll have to take a look because I haven't really been seeing what you're getting, and vice versa. You haven't really seen what I've gotten, so just trying to make this
Trying to open the packs.
short and concise to the point, just to see what you're getting out of 1,000 packs.
I know I'm ready for some food. How about you?
Yeah, I could use some insanity from Zach's.
Zach's
My body's saying, let me have some craziness.
What's Christina Aguilera? Your body's saying, but my heart's saying no. Your body's saying yes, but your mind is saying no. Or is everything saying yes?
You know,
You just want the pain. Bring the pain.
I do know nothing, so.
Oh, you really don't even.
You know, I don't know. Maybe
Christina Aguilera is a singer.
I know
She
her name.
has a song, "Genie in the Bottle," and what you just said is like made me think of that reference.
Oh, gotcha. You know,
That's all that was.
someday I'm gonna learn. I'll figure it out.
That was too funny. That was too.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody like interviewed me for just like, hey, you know, who the heck are you? What have you learned in your life? And they'd be like, did you have, you know, when you turned like 12, did you enter a coma for like 25 years?
Did you enter a coma for all of your life?
For all my life, yeah.
Rainbow Arceus. You got one of these, didn't you?
I got at least 2.
Oh, at least two. Okay.
Yeah, Roseanne's backup. Secret.
Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow.
Very sweet.
Is that one a trainer gallery? I was confused.
This one is not now.
Gloria is a trainer gallery, and I didn't really understand that. There was something. I think Kindler might be a trainer gallery. I'll have to check it if I pull one. But it just kind of threw me off as to why it is a trainer gallery card, not like in the normal set. Like I think this one's a trainer gallery. Yep, that one's a trainer gallery.
Yeah, I mean, for what the artworks are, you'd think a lot of them would be
Regular
regular.
set, yeah.
But hey, I like the fact that the trainer gallery exists.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, the last time we saw stuff like that, I believe, was maybe Legend. What would it be? Generations with the RC cards.
So then Cosmic Eclipse, that wasn't a subset. The character.
Oh yeah,
race?
you know what? That's probably a subset. You know what?
Honestly, don't know.
Again,
I mean,
I'm more of a vintage collector.
yeah.
Vintage guy through and through, so I could be off.
Nah, man, never admit when you're wrong.
You know what?
Just kidding. Just kidding.
I admit it like boom, right then and there.
Instantly. Mars Pride. That one came out strong at like $50, and it's dropped down to 30. It might start.
Wasn't it at $150 at one point?
Was it?
I don't know. Crazy.
I don't know. You could be right. I mean, it's still a really hard one to pull, and it could go back up. But I don't honestly know how good it is competitive. I think it's only sought after because of the art.
Yeah.
I think. Y'all can obviously let me know if I'm right or wrong with them comments. We just won't see it instantly, like we do on Twitch.
Charizard. Man, I would love to hit some of those Charizard. I hit one. You hit 5 of those, I hit one. I feel good.
Why are they
about
on your
that.
side then, man? They should be over here on my
I'm
side.
just displaying it like they're. Yeah.
Like you did them all. I mean,
Yeah,
that's,
I did.
that's disrespectful.
I
dude.
did this for you. I made this for you.
Oh my goodness.
I love you.
Is that from a movie that I haven't watched?
No, it's from a YouTube video.
Oh, okay.
Hot Kool-Aid.
Hot Kool-Aid.
Oh, I hate you.
That hurts.
Pikachu.
Another one.
Wow.
See if I can spot a checkerboard.
It's looking pretty good.
Typically, when you do it, when you hold it like that at a distance, is when I feel like you notice it. No, still nothing.
I don't know what's up with these super hard to open packs, but I'm liking it.
You liking
because there's no print lines.
Nice.
So, you know, maybe just disregard everything I say. Yeah.
If
But
you're
for
actually
real,
still here
what we did
watching-
open had a very considerable amount of print lines.
We're not lying.
We're not.
Is this still technically the first wave, right? I mean, we're
Yeah,
definitely not in
I
the-
have no idea at this point. I would assume so, but I'm not entirely sure. Mauser. Last pack magic, guys.
Last pack, let's go,
Holy
let's go, let's
cow.
go.
And we'll get right back with you here in a minute. Okay, not too much.
Magic of YouTube. All right,
Well-
let's go check it. We'll be right back.
All right, guys, we're back from the short break. We've got everything organized.
It was super short. Here
Super
we are.
short.
Let me block this glare for you real quick while he tells you the stats.
We got some crazy hits, guys. I'm sure you guys saw it throughout the video, but as the recap, holy cow. This is much better than normal for 2+ cases.
I'd say above average for sure.
No question. So, 2 Charizard rainbows. So that's
One
about,
out of every 7 boxes
Yep.
on average.
2 alt arts.
Same thing.
Charizards. 1 alt art Arceus.
Takes you
Tongue
about
twister.
14 average on us specifically. I know it's obviously desperation, but 1 out of every 14. Three of each of the Arceuses, gold, regular, and rainbow. So that's 1 out of every 3.5 boxes.
Correct.
Give them the big numbers. Shadow.
Big numbers are 184 hits for our 14 boxes.
The OG down Dirium himself had a 176. So what's that? Eight more hits.
8 more hits for us down here. This is crazy. We didn't really hit a lot of the rainbow trainers like you usually see. We got like
Or the
a
full
couple
art
in
trainers,
here.
honestly.
Yeah, we got a few full art trainers in
We
here.
didn't get a single Gloria. Like we definitely missed some, but I feel like I would trade what we missed for what we got. This is insane.
For sure. The top tier ones, we'll go through this really quick. The 2 rainbows, 2 alts, and then all these Arceuses. Just
From
up
here
to
to
here,
here.
it's $1,260 in retail
And
just
again,
for
it's
those
TCG
cards.
low, yeah.
And that's only 14 cards.
Insane.
So, going through the numbers one more time, from our hits, we had $2,251 in retail. In Ohio, had $1,613 out of their hits. So we did considerably better to some
Altogether
extent
between-
with these high-end hits.
Altogether between both of us on the 1,000 packs, we have 45.14 is what we got in value. $4,514.60.
Total of 360 hits, though.
Yeah, really good.
Very cool. So
I would say we made our money back. I think we did I don't know if we wrote the math down, but it was like a little over $3,000, $3,500 that we paid, and got our money back.
yeah,
So
I did one other quick calculation that was kind of out there, but if we just took the hits and divided that by the overall value, it was approximately $12.24 a card. Even though that's not the case with the bulk Vs and full arts and so forth, it was kind of interesting to look at it like that.
yeah, absolutely.
And
Seems good.
Yeah, our hits per box was slightly
14.
higher.
Which is more than we've been opening on Twitch. On Twitch, we see about an average of 12. So overall, we got
Actually, ours was
14.
3.1. It just 13.1. It just rounded it up
Gotcha,
for
gotcha,
some
gotcha.
reason. But anyway, overall value out of what is it? 4 cases and 4 boxes, 1,000 packs plus a few, $4,514.
Yep. And don't forget Evolutions in the comment section, and we will give these bad boys away probably about a week from now. I'd say we'll go through all you guys that commented that, and we'll get these out to you.
Thank you guys for having us for the first time.
That's it. Thanks
here
for
in North
allowing us
Carolina.
into the YouTube world.
It's been a good time, and we'll see y'all in the next video.
Peace out.
Peace.